Today's Toy Spot, we are having a look at the Jakks Pacific World of Nintendo Mario. This is a new line of Nintendo figures coming to us from the folks over at Jakks Pacific. And the really neat thing about these pieces as well is that they're super articulated. Unlike the countless PVC figures that we've gotten in the past for Mario characters, and really for that matter Nintendo characters, we're finally getting them in an articulated figure form. Also included with Mario, this 4-inch figure, you also get yourself a mystery accessory included, which, again, is a really nice touch. I'm glad that they included that. What's inside, though? No idea. No idea. On the back of the package, Mario, again, comes with a mystery accessory, 4-inch figure with 11 points of articulation. You can collect them all down below. There's Wario, Link, Yoshi, Donkey Kong, and Bowser. Funny enough, also, this is considered Series 1-1, which is also a great nod to the original Nintendo game of Super Mario as well. Spot's going to be planning on reviewing all of these. The only one actually I haven't figured to find yet is actually Wario, so hopefully I'll find him soon. With that being said, and actually, you know what, one other thing too, flip it around on the upside down there, you can head over to www.jackspacific.com. Having said that, Spot's going to take a break, get this opened up, and when we come back, we're going to get a better look at the world of Nintendo Mario. There's more heading away, guys. Don't go anywhere. Stay tuned. Just before we have a look at Mario, I have, again, no idea what's actually in this box. So let's get this opened up. And just reaching off camera, grab my knife Hank here, and let's find the tape taping this box shut. Just got that like so. Hoping it might be a it is. I was going to say I hope it is a magic mushroom or giant mushroom. There it is right there. Nice detail on the piece. Good bit of weight as well. I hope we will get... First of all, I certainly hope we're going to get more Mario characters. You know, sky's certainly the limit if they release more versions of Mario. But along those ways, I hope that we also get more little accessory pieces like this. Put that to the side. And let's have a look at Mario. He's a really great piece. And probably the very first thing that I wanted to do is probably the first thing that you guys are probably going to be wondering when you're looking at this piece. It's a super articulated Mario. How does he stack up to, say, the likes of, well, how about the SH Figuarts Mario? So I figured I'd bring him in so you guys can see the difference between the two. They're really roughly about the same kind of piece. The Figuarts maybe has a little more paint going on to the face, but and he's a little bit taller as well. But I wanted to put the two together, and actually, you know what? It's not really so much that he's taller. It just has his knees together like, there we go. They're roughly about the same height, give or take. Now, the Figuarts certainly is a more expensive Mario versus the World of Mario. But you can see that they are pretty comparable to one another. This one has a little more articulation than the World of Mario, but still, you know, considering that these pieces, Spot found this at Toys R Us, and this Mario was, I think he was about $12.99. What's even more staggering, though, is the World of Mario larger figures that we're going to be looking at, like the likes of Bowser, Donkey Kong. Those figures were about $17, which is astounding versus what other figures and other toys go for. He's got a good bit of coloring to him, and again, loving the fact that he is also super articulated. For your articulation on Mario, by the way, his head does rotate, though it's still problematic, kind of like the same way with the Figuarts Mario, is that you know, you can't really move his head all that much. However, though, his arms are very articulated. They move out quite easily. He does have a swivel at his glove, bend at the hand. On a side note, though, it's a shame that his hands are both closed shut. You know, maybe future Marios, you know, hopefully we might see an open hand Mario that he might be able to pick up and hold things. As it stands right now, he can't do anything really with the mushroom. The mushroom really would just, you know, stand to the side. Surprisingly enough, he also has no waist swivel or anything like that, but He does have articulated legs. It looks like a ball joint in the legs. A nice knee articulation as well, and no swivel in the feet. So really essentially head, shoulders, elbows, gloves, legs, knees. There's your articulation on Mario. Does he have a lot of articulation? Not necessarily, but I mean, I don't really consider that he would have to have a whole ton of articulation to start off with. He has all the articulation that you would really need to have for Mario. Very impressed. So far, so good. Very impressed with Jakks Pacific's line of World of Nintendo. Again, it took forever, it seemed, to get an articulated version of Nintendo characters. I mean, how many times have you been into a Walmart, Toys R Us, and you've seen Nintendo characters, and you pick them up, and you're like, oh, that's so cool, and you pick it up, and you're like, it's just a statue of Mario. It's just Mario like this, or like his legs bent, or something along those lines. It took us years to finally get ourselves articulated Nintendo figures. The end result, though, very impressed. If Jakks Pacific continues this line, and fingers crossed they certainly do, even if they reuse this Mario, you could give this Mario in several different versions. Super Mario 3 Mario with the little raccoon tail. You could give us Firepower Mario. The sky's certainly the limit, reusing even just this existing mold. For a fairly inexpensive figure, at a clocking at around $12.99 for a piece like this, I think it's well worth it. And Jakks Pacific is on a good road to producing a fantastic Nintendo property. The World of Nintendo Super Mario, I'm going to give him a 7.5. Today's Toy Spot, let's bring the camera in. Today's Toy Spot, we're having a look at the Jakks Pacific World of Nintendo Mario. Stay tuned, guys. Spot's going to have more videos heading your way. Thanks for watching, as you always do. I'll see you next time.